nature will kill you. The weather is really severe. Where the water meets what looks like the shore, the beach, it's actually glacial mud. It can pull you down and you'll never get out. And bear can eat you. So my ex-husband had a larger-than-life personality and a superhuman sense of courage and a ridiculous sense of adventure. And he was doing business in Alaska. And once every couple of years, we would go up there. And it was his idea that we would extend the business trip. I'd go with him, and we would extend it and explore some other part of a really big state, because we like nature. So one year, he gets the passion to go to Kodiak Island. And Kodiak Island is home to 3,500 Kodiak bears. Kodiak bear are the largest subspecies of the brown bear. The males, when they stand up, are 10 feet tall, which is basically double my height. They weigh up to 1,200 pounds. And so we start to make plans to leave, and we get backpacks, and we get the feather light sleeping bags, and we buy bear bells, because bear are shy. They don't really want to see you, so while you're hiking, you affix these to your boots. And so you make a little noise, and they kind of get out of the way. And then we also learn that if we should surprise a bear, and they look like they're going to attack, we should have pepper spray. So we purchase a 9.2 ounce canister of pepper spray, quick release, that has a picture of a bear on the outside. And we go up from Newark to Anchorage for the business trip, and from Anchorage, we take a flight to Kodiak Island. And from the airport there, we've made arrangements with a bush pilot who has a little Cessna float plane. And we pack into that and go on this trip through the mountains that kind of looks like an IMAX movie. And we come down onto this lake, and there we made arrangements to stay in a deluxe cabin. And we unload, and the deluxe cabin looks like a large wooden box with windows and a porch. It's pretty small. What makes it deluxe, not like the movies, what makes it deluxe is it has an outhouse. The outhouse, however, does not have a door. So I learned that this is not the most relaxing vacation, because on my way out to the outhouse, I have to have the toilet paper under one arm, the pepper spray under the other in case of bear attack, and then there's a cold breeze and no door. So my digestive system basically tells me, we'll wait till we get home. So after a week, and we did see evidence, when we went hiking, we saw evidence. We saw evidence of bear out there. They have like little indentations in the grass, and we saw their skin. And we saw one bear far away eating fish out of a river, so that was comfortable. And we survived the week, and the float plane came back and picked us up with our gear. Time passes, and I discovered that that larger-than-life personality of my ex-husband's is actually a personality disorder. He's a narcissist. And I discovered that being married to a narcissist is not really a very safe thing. In fact, Kodiak Island and the 3,500 bears looks like a better deal. So I end the marriage. And I learned after 24 years of marriage that it's like you take all your belongings and you put it in a box and you shake it really hard and you dump it out into the yard, and blindfolded you divide up your stuff. So I'm picking through the flotsam and the jetsam of my life in the garage one day, and I find a featherweight sleeping bag and a canister of pepper spray. And I'm divorced now, I live alone, and I've just bought a new car, and I think, oh, well, what if I'm ever in like a parking garage and there's some scary guy? Maybe I need this for protection. Seemed like a good idea at the time. I put it under my driver's seat. A couple years pass, and I'm getting ready for, it's a Sunday afternoon, I'm getting ready for a fundraiser that I'm supposed to go to, and I have some errands to run. There's this battery that doesn't work. I take it to the AutoZone. They're like, oh, we have to charge it, see if it'll charge here. So I thought, oh, I'll wash my car. So I wash my car, still dripping. 20 minutes hasn't passed. I'm like, where's that Armor All that I bought a couple days ago? I put it under one of my seats. So I couldn't remember which seat. And I take the driver's seat, I push it up, and I'm in the back. And it's not the Armor All, but there's something under there. So I put my hand on this thing, I bring it out. It's the canister of pepper spray. And I think, well, I completely forgot about that in the stress of the divorce. So that would have done me a lot of good, but I'm glad I have it now. And I put it back under the seat and I return it to its position. At which point I hear 9.2 ounces. The red cloud of pepper spray is filling my car. And it continues. And I realize this isn't going to get any better, and I'm in big trouble. So I take a really big gulp of air, and I go in, and I grab it like it's a grenade, and I toss it in the parking lot in this arc of red, and it's still going off. And then my car has all this pepper spray inside, so what am I going to do? So I take another big breath of air, and I go in, and I release the top of my car. I have a convertible. And so I have some air. I go inside, deal with the battery thing, come back out, have to buy a new battery. And by that time, there's enough, it's good enough. I'm kind of like a dog driving home, because I need the fresh air outside with the window. I get to the event, and there was pepper spray, makes you cry and retch and cough and whatever. But in any case, I get to the event a little late for the coffee hour, or the cocktail hour, and all is well. And so what I learned is how you survive bear attack in Alaska is pepper spray. How you survive pepper spray attack on yourself is you better have a convertible. And how you survive life with a narcissist, that is a story for another day.